Hello guys, welcome to the second project of the 52 weeks challenge. This week we are doing a simple card holder with a cash stripe. It is a very simple wallet, however, simple wallet doesn't mean it's easy to make. So right after you trace out the leather, okay, I'm doing a conditioning, dam the leather so that they can absorb the moisture, and more moisture is in the leather, right, the leather will tend to last longer without cracking. I apply mink oil to do a waterproofing on the surface of the leather. So once it's done conditioning the leather, I'll cut them into pieces. At the grain side, it's so grainy and I have to do some conditioning as well. So I have applied the Japanese gum over it. So this Japanese gum is used to bond all the fiber of the leather together, and I have to burnish the front and burnish the back. So this process takes up most of the project time, and the result is fantastic. The front and the back is super glossy and super smooth. This is to ensure that your cards can fit inside the card holder properly. Right, this card holder can hold 5 cards and bills. Right, I'm creating a groove like a drain. So this is a very attention to the detail, so that this drain is supposed to actually sit the stitches inside nicely in the straight line and make it flush with the leather. Okay, I also burnish the drain to make sure that they look shiny and glossy. The raw leather, after you make a cut, right, it is very grainy and uneven, so I have to do edge beveling, okay, to make it round. Then preparing to apply for burnishing at the side. Right, there's a lot of attention to details I put into making this simple card holder, and things that are very simple is actually more refined, and people tend to scrutinize a simple project. So simple, it doesn't mean it's easy to make. In fact, I have actually spent 4 hours to create this card holder, and what I'm doing this is to essentially reduce the thickness of leather. Imagine for the card holder there is 4 pieces of leather. If I do not trim down the leather, then it probably will be very thick at the edges with thickness of 4 leather. So after I have done this trimming of the side, okay, essentially I'm reducing half of the leather. Alright, so when 4 pieces of leather come together, it will have a thickness of 2 leather. This step is not commonly used. A lot of handmade items tend to not include this step because it's time consuming. It has a lot of patience and skill. So I punch with a diamond chisel to make it as straight as possible. Remember, when you punch the hole, right, the straighter it is, then the stitches will turn out more nice and straight. And for the stitching part, I have choose to use the saddle stitching. So as you know, saddle stitching is a stronger stitch, and this technique cannot be replicated by machine. So machine stitch cannot have a saddle stitch, and saddle stitch is supposed to lock down individual connection with a figure of 8. So this is to ensure that in the event if the stitch do come off, it actually will not unfold everything. Right, so sand down the edges, okay, and preparing to do some edge finishing. So this this simple card holder is something I'm proud of, and it's made of natural veg tan leather, and it actually also have a wood seam infused into the leather. So once everything is complete, I have actually do a complete 360 finishes to the card holder. And in fact, after I do the burnish already, okay, from the raw leather which looked very grainy, it became very glossy and it looks so beautiful. And I'm actually thinking to launch a kickstart on this simple card holder, limited 100 piece. Okay, hopefully I can manage to market to 100 people to pledge this wallet. So Kickstarter means if 100 people were to pledge, then the project will go off. Otherwise, the whole project will not be kick off. So hope you like this video. Okay, like and subscribe to us to see our next week update. So you can check us out at our website at granddesign.com. So I will see you guys next week. Bye bye.